Hey everybody, again, welcome back. Appreciate you continuing to tune in this 2018 year. Today's tip is, I'm not sure I really want to call it a tip, but it's been brought to my attention. So I wanted to ask the question to all of you. Does your job define you, or do you define your job? Lisa, why in the world would you ask me that question? What do you mean, Lisa? I don't understand. Does my job define me, or do I define my job? Well, here lately I've been watching a lot of people in corporate America, I guess you would call it, and it's kind of interesting. I'll choose the word interesting. It's kind of interesting to watch some of these people because you can tell the difference in a person who is working somewhere if their job is defining them or if they are defining their job. To give you an example, you have a position that requires certain certifications. Life goes on, you do everything, yada, 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 months go by, years go by, and suddenly that certification for the job that you are doing, I'm not sure if I want to say becomes a problem. Let's see if I can pick a good word. You losing that certification means you will lose the job, which in turn scares you. Am I making sense? I hope so. Because that's the last thing that any of us need. That is one of the most stressful things that any of us can carry around. For those who are working in corporate America. That is where your job is defining who you are. Now, you defining your job is, yes, I might lose this certification, but hey, there's other aspects of this job that I can do without the certification. I don't need the certification to do my best in another area of the same type of career. Am I making sense? I'm not really sure how I want to put it. I know that there's 4 different personality types, and I know we all understand things differently. I just want you to go out there, if you are choosing to work in corporate America, I want you to give your job your best. I want you to do your best at that job. But I don't want that job to define you. I don't want that job. I don't want you to be so consumed by that job that if you can't do that job, you feel you're no good to no one else. Because that's not true. Don't you ever, ever let someone tell you. Don't listen to anyone who ever tells you things like that. You are you. You were created for a special purpose, a special plan. And remember, life's an adventure. Just because one door may or may not close, that's fine. Another one's going to open. But you need to define the job. Don't let the job define you. I guess it's kind of like a lot of the Facebook posts that I do my best to put out about reining life in. You know, life's an adventure. Rein in your life, man. Yo, life. Whoa, we're going to the right. Whoa, we're going to the left. No, slow down a little bit. I want to enjoy this part. Okay, hurry up, speed up. I want to get on to the next one. This is really cool. Don't let your job keep you back here. Don't let your job define who you are. You're better than the job. And I'm not trying to sound negative here. But you have so much more to offer than you may even know. So whether you have a certification or don't have a certification, make the best of it. Don't get so caught up in that job that it's like, oh, I gotta have it, I gotta have it. I mean, you're hanging on for dear life, you know. It's like, I don't know. That threat of losing your certification is and I understand and I get it. And I wish I could tell you how to let go of the knot in that type of a situation. Because life's an adventure. Oh my gosh, thank you, Barb, for telling me that. Thank you for teaching me that during those years of my travels and me stopping by and staying with you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for teaching that to me. You are never too old to learn something. So if you are watching this video and you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, it doesn't matter how old you are. You can still learn. But just learn to not let your job define who you are. You define the job. I hope I made sense to someone. Just, you know, I'm still learning how to talk to all 4 personalities. So bear with me as I continue to learn. But again, just don't hold on. Don't think that just because of a certification loss that you're not good for anything anymore, or that your job can't use you anymore, or whatever the case may be. Because out of all those years that you've had that certification for whatever it is, whatever job it is that you're in, do you know what you have that you could offer to share? And you just need to change your mindset. And I know it's not easy to do. Believe me, I know it's not always easy to do. But you just have to work on changing the mindset. Because up here, after all those years with that certification, whatever that certification is in, you have knowledge, you have wisdom, and yes, you probably are one of the top 10 in whatever that position is that requires that certification. But don't let that consume you. Don't let your job define who you are. Go out there and, God forbid, you do lose that certification. Go out there and turn that around and, I don't know, there you go. Become a person who trains others to do what you were doing. See, there's always something else you can do that keeps you in that job, if that's the type of job field, career field that you, corporate America job you want to be in. You can still teach others just because of all that knowledge and wisdom that you have up here from your years of experience. I probably wouldn't be able to walk into your corporate job and take over and know everything. Nor would I want to. I would want to learn from you. I would want you to teach me. So whether you teach me through videos like I'm sharing with you to make your 2018 better, then offer to teach classes. Make money that way. Just because you lose a certification. Okay, I'll be bold. Just because you lose a certification doesn't mean you're dead. Okay? You still have a lot up here to share. And there are people out there who do want to learn it. There really are. Okay, so again, does your job define you or do you define your job? Come on, guys. Hopefully this helps someone. But just take a moment and think about that. Especially if you're just starting in corporate America. You don't want the job to consume you, but you do want to do your best at the job. Does that make sense? I hope so. Anyway, just my tip for the day, just something to hopefully help someone through 2018 to make it the best year yet. Hopefully it will help make a transition for anyone who may need to be making a transition. I'm just here to help, support, encourage. I want you guys to have the best year yet. I want 2018 to be your best year yet. So go out there to that corporate America, but don't let your job define you. You define the job. So until the next video, guys, We'll chat again then. Have a great day.